I was just saying at the meet and greet the other day that it wouldn't, that it's good luck to have the scuff. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi San. Hi Duke. Hi Sim Sim. Hi Dark. Hi Sunk. Hi Kevin. Hi Locomotion. How are you? Hi Zan. Hi Red. Hi Cosmonaut. How are you guys? The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Really though, it was because I was having some trouble pre-stream with some testing, and then at the end I guess I just muted manually, and that was what the problem was. Thank goodness that was all it was. Thank goodness. Lego. Okay. How are you, by the way? I know it's been a hot second. It's been so long. It's been so long, but I'm ready. It's been a bit. Yeah, Cosmonaut, how have you been? It's been a busy time, but I'm really happy to be back. And this past weekend on Saturday, I had my second meet and greet. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It was at a boba tea shop, Tora Boba, in Canada. I think in Alberta. Near Alberta. I'm sorry, not in Alberta. Are there multiple Fuyus? Let me check. Does anyone hear me twice? I was playing 8-Pool on Roblox when I got the notification. Hey! Sim, I've been well. Thank you for asking. I did a lot of traveling. As an NPC, sometimes you kind of get put to different areas, sent to different areas. Hi, Kevin! I rebranded because using a voice changer for Haruna. Oh, I know some people use a voice changer, and that's okay. If someone feels like that's what makes them more comfortable, then that's okay. Doing our best. Nothing much. It's just me. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm glad there's not an echo. Seems I had another tab open. What? Oh my goodness. My actual YouTube video is like so behind, so I have to like hide it so I can't see it and get distracted. Can't let myself get distracted. So tonight we're taking a test, but first I wanted to show off the beautiful advertisements that TD made for the Tora Boba. Did I watch the Oilers win this weekend? No. Should I have? Did you guys? Wait, is that a hockey team? Is that a hockey team? At least that's okay. I have qualms with some team names, and you can tell me if you agree or don't agree, but I have heard that there is a team called the Spurs. In fact, I know that there's a team called the Spurs. What? Why? That's not a thing. I'm so sorry. If you are a Spurs fan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But we've got things like dragons and like panthers and all sorts of things. And you're going to tell me, wait a minute, the Jazz, that's another one? I'm so scared of the Jazz. Oh no. They're gonna come get me with the Jazz hands. Sell. Oh, is this the first sell of the night? First stream I watched of yours. You look cool. Oh, Kendall, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to see you here. Let me put it that way. It's nice to see you here. Those Montreal Metros, though. Wait, is that a name? Is that a team name? Is that a team name? All right, so Zan wants to sell loot after defeating an actual boulder. Okay, after defeating an actual boulder and finds a really cool pencil case. I love pencil cases. Also, let me adjust myself a little bit because I'm a little bit to the side. Let's go. This must be my sign to get into VTubers. Woo! Get into VTubers. Come on, let me be your entryway drug. I still do gaming. Good. Look, I'm Zan. If you're selling the pencil case, tell me about the pencil case. If you're selling, I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie, pencil case. I really love. Have you guys seen the ones that have like they're kind of a hard case and they usually had like anime characters on it or cartoon characters, and they had all these pop-out options. So you'd open different sections and like a pencil sharpener would pop out, or the holder had these little slide case part would pop out for the pencils. A car person. I met someone at the meet and greet who was really into cars. Yeah, I love those. I still have one. I probably shouldn't still have it. But I like it, so I still have it. In fact, I got this one. I don't know where the ones I had during childhood are, but I got this one from like a retro shop. And I was like, what? I really like this one, so I nabbed it. Metal Slim has Fuyu art on it? What? I would love a pencil case with Fuyu art on it. One day my goal is to have a mouse pad. I want a mouse pad. I have a strange goal of a booby mouse pad. I'm very say-so, though, so I don't know if it would fit. I don't know if it would be suiting, but I just think they're so fun and funny and comfy. And some of them have like cute Pokemon booties on them. That's really cute too. If there was one with a Pikachu butt on it, I would buy that. I only have a PS4. I don't have the latest PlayStation either. I think like they're just so expensive, and I mostly play computer games now anyway, so the only way to get me to maybe get a PlayStation again would be the most phenomenal Final Fantasy ever created, and it's only on PlayStation, and it's multiplayer. I was gonna ask desk mount desk mat mouse pad or Opie mouse pad. Opie mouse pad, please. Yeah, Tactics. I did like Tactics. They're getting even more expensive. Yeah, I feel like they have too. Also, is the music still at least a little bit there for you guys? I don't have monitoring on. I want to make sure it's not completely silent. I do listen to some VTuber song covers, but that's the extent. Oh, do you mind if I ask what ones? I like many, but I like Kobo. I like Kobo's covers a lot, or Kobo's songs, really. I just really like Kobo's energy. Yeah, hello, Brixie! Hi! Good to see you today. We're going to take an alignment test. We're gonna see how evil we both are. All of us, we're all gonna take it together. And you have to tell your results. So if you want, you can post your results on Twitter afterwards, but if you don't want to, you can just share it here or in the Discord. I am well, thank you. I definitely had a long time to rest my voice too, so I've been taking hardcore care of my voice. Thank you, Kendall. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I actually haven't really, this might seem weird, but I feel like most of the follows I've had have happened when I'm offline. So getting to see that alert was really nice. Thank you. VTuber covers is a guy called Shu Sakurai who makes banger Vocaloid song covers. I do like Vocaloid. Is it haven't cranked up my PC? Thank you so much for the sub. I'm ready. You studied. You're not supposed to cheat. So where's the test? Okay, let me grab it. Also, I do have to show off Teeny's art too, but just so you can just so you can see it now. If you follow Teeny already, then you already saw the artwork, the advertisement artwork, but I wanted to show it off here because Teeny has such good graphic design skills. Oh, it's gonna cover me. That's okay. Look how cute! Also, I got really nervous because she put me up front in this one. And it made me nervous. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, but do. Obviously, I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to talk with you. It made me a little nervous. Mainly because I respect everyone so much. Everyone that's in this with me, I really respect them a lot. They've been doing this for a while. Ah! What was that? Was that another alert? Or was it just a delayed audio from it? I think that was delayed audio. Right? I was center. That was scary. But next to all these really, really beautiful and cute people. And it was a lot of fun. I was surprised. People had some really good questions to talk about. I met so many cute people. I met so many cute people. I met so many cute people. That's really my goal in the meet and greets, is to find cute people so I can follow them. Is studying for a morality test taking an ethics class? That's a good question. Yeah, I'm pretty blue. That's true. I really am happy with the blue and yellow mix. I'm happy with it. But I felt really, I was really excited and really grateful. And then here was my solo. I wonder what the cup sleeves looked like in person. I mean, you can tell, right? But at the same time, it's like, oh, I want to hold one. I think I want to start a VTuber scrapbook. Does that make sense? I want to start a little scrapbook of my own and then keep all the memories in it, like any photos that are taken at meet and greets or events and flyers and stuff like this. I want to save it. Water fairy! Oh my gosh, you bless me by saying that. She's a water type Pokemon. I just kind of look like a mix of Meryl, maybe, and who else? I don't know. Meryl's cute. I do like Meryl. You've been listening to Dominique lately on Spotify. A bunch of blue people and one yellow person. Oh yeah, because Teeny has like blonde hair. And I've got the blonde, not the blondes, what? And I've got the yellow hair ties and eyes. But you're right, yeah, Teeny has blonde hair. Super cute. With her colorful highlights, of course. With her colorful highlights. Hold on, I moved around. I tend to, if for those of you that are new here, I tend to reposition myself a lot. Because I like to sit in very unhealthy ways and make my feet go numb. It's a special skill. Also, if you are new, type exclamation point sell in chat if you want to try and sell any loot that you've recently gotten on one of your adventures or a quest, and I'll let you know if I'm going to buy it from you. Hi, Valar! Hi! Imagine one half was blue and the other yellow. Someone, you know what? Teeny has heterochromia. Teeny has two different color eyes, so it kind of matches your description. Zan wants to sell loot after defeating a jaywalking chicken and finds a flea ring. Well, I want to know if the chicken got arrested or not. Does anyone ever get arrested for jaywalking anymore? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I spent a tiny amount of time in the Netherlands, and everyone there was saying like you can just walk across the road whenever you want and it's the car's fault no matter what happens. I mean, which is good, right? But oh my gosh, if I were in the car and someone just walked out in front of me randomly, there has to be some stipulations around that, right? Because someone could do some crazy stuff. Jaywalking chicken? Yeah, you gotta watch out for those. You should get some blonde highlights. You think you would be a good summer look? I didn't take the test yet. No, we're gonna take it together. Don't worry. I didn't take it yet, don't worry. No worries. The greatest quest giver is back! Hi, how are you? Again. Real blonde highlights and blonde Legos for some reason. As blonde Legos. Looks like the flea ring didn't work for the chicken, right? So maybe... Do I want to buy it? Can you prove that the flea ring works? If you can, I'll give you 20 gold. 20. Were you gonna call me a goblin? I'm sorry, were you? Were you gonna call me a goblin? Excuse me? Excuse me? Fine. We'll see. Actually, everyone, in case you missed it, here's the test. I'm gonna pull it up here on the screen and we can take it together. This one, everyone rated this one the best. It's quite a few questions, so I didn't want to take some sort of like super cheap test, you know? Like a test with 16 questions thinks that it knows you. I don't like that. Come on. Do better. Tests. Need it for evasion and the chicken is lunch. I guess if you defeated him, that's only fair. That's only fair. Winner takes all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to get to the test, but I also want to tell you I finally started watching One Piece live action. I finally started doing it. Finally. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Yeah, we don't do BuzzFeed tests in here. We don't do that kind of stuff. No. Not at all. Get out of here, BuzzFeed. Get out of here. We don't want that crap. Don't give me that crap. That garbage. The garbage. Oh, the One Piece live action, right? It has no right to be that good. Oh gosh, I have never. I'm sorry, you guys. A Fuyu tangent, but I have never seen any group of technical team or like designers succeed in the way that the team for One Piece did in bringing characters to life in such a real way. And let me just say, the casting director gets a lot of that credit. The casting director gets so much credit for that. And actually, I think recently at award shows, they've started adding casting directors as people who can be nominated, which is great because that matters so much. Let's do it. Oh, you just reminded me that I forgot I need to add like a huddle gif to the stream. I want to watch anime, but every time I try to watch like 5 or 10 episodes and stop watching for some reason, maybe just haven't found one that grabs you. That's okay. And that's okay. Pickle relish. Wait, did I miss a sell? Did you try to sell? Okay. Biller wants to sell loot after defeating several aliens. Wow. Several aliens and finds pickle relish. Pickle relish is good on hot dogs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, right. Yep. Ready? All right. Consensual group huddle. Okay. Only. Okay. Gosh, that reminded me. Do you guys know what butterfly kisses are? Do you know what those are? My family used to do butterfly kisses a lot. If you don't know what they are, hold on, let me show you. Okay, hold on. What? Okay. It's when you get really close, okay? And then you get your eyelashes really close to you. Don't have pink eye. This make sure they don't have pink eye. And then you go. That's kind of creepy looking, maybe. And you let your eyelashes blink together, kind of. Anyway, that's a butterfly kiss. It's really good with like children because it's sweet and it can de-escalate situations where maybe they're nervous or like maybe something bad happened at school or something. Because it tickles and it's silly. Do you need... No, I don't! No. Wow. 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 But the answer is yes, actually. Okay. As I get off on tangents about butterfly kisses and One Piece. Anyway, it was incredibly good. I'm so excited for more. But I haven't finished season 1. I've only seen a few episodes. And if you haven't seen it, go. I'd wanted to for a while, but I hadn't started it yet. Now I have, and it's bad. It's bad. I mean, the series is good. I just really like it too much. I think I'd hate that. Hate eye stuff? Yeah, if you'd hate that, don't do it. And it tickles too. And it's not good if you're... if you're not close to the person, don't do it. Because strangely... Maybe not strangely. I think butterfly kisses are incredibly personal. Very personal, because you're really getting into someone's face. If you're just giving someone like a kiss when you're greeting them or saying hello or goodbye, that's different because it's like you're in, you're out, you know, like that's it, you're done. But a butterfly kiss, you're like, really? They can be awkward sometimes. Yes, intimate is a good word. BuzzFeed has been kicked. All right, let me pull up the test again. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Okay, where did I put the test? Okay. Can you guys see the test okay? So, I invite you guys to take the test with me. All right? But you can't fib about your results. Okay? And let me also show you the alignment chart. Okay. This is from the official, well, I don't know. This is from the DnD wiki, okay? And we've got law versus chaos at the top. So from, like you could say left to right, and then up to down, we've got good versus evil. To the top, we have lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good. Then we've got lawful neutral, same for true and chaotic neutral. And at the bottom, lawful evil, neutral evil, and chaotic evil. I'm gonna be potentially concerned about results. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. I have to yawn. I don't know where that came from. You think I will get one of the options? Okay, good. I think you will also get one of the options. All right, I'm gonna read the instructions, okay? Answer each question by choosing the response that best describes your character's belief or most likely actions. Oh, and then before submitting your response, make sure Java is enabled. I read this previously. If you guys need to test it really quick, just scroll to the bottom and hit submit. If you don't get a pop-up window, then that means that it's not, you haven't enabled it. So let me test that really quick too. I tested it before, but I want to test it again just in case. Just in case. All right, we're good. It works. It works. I'm betting I'll get fit for a druid since I play them often. Also, I think I saw a panda in here earlier. Did I miss panda? I think I saw panda. I think I saw panda. Okay. So, I like druids. Druids are cool. All right, so we're gonna start. I'll read out the questions. Family elders are expressing disapproval of you to the rest of the family. What do you do? What do you do? Accept the criticism and change your ways. Seek a compromise with them. Besmirch the reputation of those expressing disapproval as you ignore their scorn. Or silence them any way you can. What do you think? I don't know if I'd silence them any way I can. I don't want to. I hate that there's not an option to just ignore them. Are we going to Itachi? You can if you want to. I'd probably seek a compromise, but my real answer would be in between these two. I don't really like the answer. I would not accept the criticism and just change my ways. I would actually ignore their advice if I didn't find it sound and just go do my own thing. But I'm a pretty... I don't like conflict, so I probably seek to compromise. Yeah, you'd ignore them too, right? There should be an option for that. Okay. Moving along. We call candy sweets in the UK? Like, where'd that come from? I do like sweets. Ignoring them is the compromise. Okay. There we go. Second question. Would you give up a promising career to aid the family in time of need? Oh, gosh. Okay, so in a heartbeat, yes, with some reluctance. Only if I was certain I'd be able to return to my career soon, or no? I think I would... Here's the thing. I think I would like to say that I'm between the first two. Like, I would do it, but I would be sad about it. You know? I'd do it, but I'd be sad about it. So I'm between these two. Also, too, for this one, right? Are you guys in between with me, too? Because I would say yes in a heartbeat, but my heart inside would be sad. But ultimately, I would help them. Does that make sense? Like, doesn't mean it'd stop me from being sad. But I would do it. So I think I'm gonna do that. But like Dobby, I mean, Dobby is great. Do you have a sock for me? But that's two. Okay, we're rolling on the twos. The third option, only if I was certain I'd be able to return. That's valid. Kindle, that's valid. And also, I like how the fourth one just says no. With no description. It kind of leaves open to interpretation. You have to do the test if you want to do the test. Because I need to know the crew's, the adventurer's true alignment for the sake of the party. All right, so 3. Would you betray a family member to advance your own? No. Sorry, no. I'm so... Oh gosh, I didn't even read I need to read the answers. Would you betray a family member to advance your own career? Yes, without a twinge of guilt. Yes, if I could do it secretly. I'd resist the temptation. I find the very idea abhorrent. Rosa says for fun. Oh, okay, you mean take the test for fun? Yeah, 4. Yeah, I feel that same way in career as an NPC as well. I think there's a lot of people in career ladders who, like, that's actually kind of the only way you can get ahead in some careers, like truly. like the career path or the type of work that it is built to kind of pit people against one another or praise those who, not praise, anyone who can get a hand up, no matter how they get it, could succeed. And I have seen people do that. And I've kind of been in situations where it's like, oh, if you do this, this is how you get ahead. Absolutely not. No. No. I'm not evil enough. I don't think... You're burning it. Depends on the family. That's, yeah, maybe if they were like a bad family member. What if it's like your fourth cousin? If it's like my fourth cousin, I don't know. I guess it also depends on what kind of betrayal it is. Like, am I telling someone, if they said, please don't tell so-and-so I have a crush on them. But if you told them they have a crush on them, you'd win $1 million. I'd probably do that. In that case, yes. But I'm going to assume that since this is D&D, that the betrayal is like death. But since it's D&D, I'm gonna assume that it's pretty serious. Right, they're definitely for an RPG character. I mean, it is the D&D alignment test. Okay, moving on. I have to up my evil. But I'm answering truthfully. Do you respect the leaders of your family? I don't know if I really have leaders of my family. Their words guide my actions. They're role models for me. They're often out of touch with my life. They're out of touch with reality. I'm somewhere between these two, you guys. This is very... This is gonna vary per person. And I'm gonna assume that these role models are like living. So you don't go back and choose an ancestor you don't know. 2 and 3. These are definitely, yeah. This is hard. So I'm gonna read it again. Do you respect the leaders of your family? And for the sake of the test, we're gonna say living. Okay. Because it's a D&D test, so we're assuming that they're living. They probably have to be alive to lead. I know, right? It seems a little harsh. I picked the first one, but I'm between 1 and 2. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3. Because I don't know if they're role models for me, but I love them a lot. So I'm gonna go between the 2. Right? Okay. If your family had arranged your marriage to someone loathsome, would you go through with it? Proud to serve your family? Agree? Hiding your reluctance? Subtly work against the reunion? Or union? Or flee? Flee. I would flee! I would flee! I already told you, I'm going to wed the slime king or queen. I'm going to wed the king of the slime. Run. Yeah, same. Unless it was the slime king, then I would say, duh, yes, say less. I'm happy. Come on, let's go. Everyone, yeah, same. You said you'd pick 3 just because my choices are quite not what my family approves of, even if they do support them. Valid. My grandpa actually was thinking of this. What? Well, a lot of families are. Even, I'll say, I grew up with some people too that even though it wasn't super common in my area, it was kind of like unspoken, if that makes sense. Like it was, but it wasn't. So I know at least one person that was expected to marry someone, but it wasn't really their choice, you know? And I never found out if they ended up doing it or not, you know? And I thought about going back and looking, but it's none of my business and I don't want to like be all up in someone's business. But yeah, that does still happen. And a lot of cultures it's normal too. Okay, hold on. Water break. Okay. It's because both of my families are fallen nobility, so back in Grandpa's time it was more normal. Yeah, not that long ago for a lot of families it was more normal. All right, you're estranged from a family. These are all family oriented. Oh my gosh, had they all been family? You're estranged from a family member, but on his deathbed he seeks reconciliation. Do you speak to him, but hold your ground, refuse to speak to him, discuss your estrangement openly and without rancor, actively seek reconciliation, and heed his dying words? Depends on what it is. But I wouldn't refuse. I think I'd discuss the estrangement openly. It'd be between 3 and 4. I'd want reconciliation, but if they, you know, if they were, I don't know, let's say they were a crazy murderer and they were like, I want to reconcile with you, but also I'm not sorry for killing all those people. It would be weird. So I think I'm going to go with discuss the estrangement because I do think that conversation is key. Cosmonaut says 1. Speak but hold the ground. That's good. Does this mean, does 3 mean you're like mad? You skipped question 4. That's okay, you can skip. Was it intentional or do you want to go back? Yeah. Like I want to listen to them and hear what they have to say and then make that decision. So it depends, like if I really believe in my stance, I would hold my ground. But I'd probably never refuse to speak to them. I just don't have it in my heart. I think maybe discuss the estrangement openly. Does this mean, can you guys help? Does this mean just openly speak about it or like angrily speak about it? Without bitterness? 3 means without... Wait. Do I need to look this up? Means ill feeling. So without... Oh, thank you. Okay, then that's what I want. Yep. Okay, that's perfect then. Okay, I like that. I'm happy. Thank you, Sensen. Thank you, Raza. Thanks. Okay, 7. A powerful but corrupt judge offers you wealth if you'll testify against your friends. Do you condemn your friend and take the money? Take the money and testify, but try to keep your testimony ineffective. Refuse the refuse the offer and refuse to testify. Testify on your friend's behalf, no matter the consequences. I don't know if there are any, I don't know if it'll let you submit with skips, but you can try. I've never taken it before because I wanted it to be a pretty honest test. Yeah, you don't have to say what they are. I'm the only one that has to say what they are. You're watching it in real time. Okay. Testify against my friend. Okay, I'm confused between 3 and 4. Refuse the offer and refuse to testify, or testify on your friend's behalf no matter the consequences. Honestly, I'd probably testify on my friend's behalf no matter the consequences. Yeah, your friends are your treasure. I'm big on friends being your chosen family. So I would also go with 4. All right, 8. Do you become close to friends or hold most people at a safe distance? Ooh. If the judge is corrupt, you might fall with your friend. Yeah, I have to say, I'm like a sap when it comes to that. I never told you guys my personality type, so maybe I'll finally tell you guys after. After this, if it reveals it, I don't know. 3 is just do nothing. Yeah. I mean, and is your friend still going to court? I guess so. I feel like a chivalrous knight would choose 4. And like many other classes would probably choose any of the others. Yeah, all your friends are very close to you. All right, let's see. So I'll reread 8. Do you become close? Blah 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 blah. Do you become close friends or hold most people at a safe distance? I have an abundance of close friends. I have some close friends. I have few close friends. I try to keep people at a distance. I would say I have friends, right? But I have a smaller circle of close friends. So I'm gonna say few kind of makes it sound like you don't, like it's almost negative. So I'm gonna say I have some close friends. Yeah, because I don't know, I'm between the 2, but I'm gonna go with 2. So we have 2 votes for 3. All right, have you ever betrayed a friend? Ooh. All right, the options are I've done so more than once. I've done so more than once, and I sometimes get away with it. What? I've done so once. I've been tempted to do so, but I've never gone through with it. I've never contemplated such a thing. Boop. That's my answer. I don't know what would tempt me to betray a friend. Maybe if it was like one of those situations where it was like, we're gonna, the Dark Lord's going to like murder a whole city of people if you don't betray your friend. I'd go Spock on them probably and say the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and in that situation I'd be tempted to do so. Yeah. My friends know I'd backstab at some point. They trust me still. Sometimes I would say knowing someone well enough to know that they would backstab you is also a good thing, because maybe you know, since you know that about them, you know the limits. Hi, how are you? I kept myself from getting too high pitched there because I've learned what's been ruining what ruins my voice. We are taking a moral alignment test. Do you want the link? Would you like the link? There you go. There you go. There's the link. Can you pin the link? I think, can I? Ahmad might. Here, let me see if I can. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I should have done that. I've now shared it like 3 or 4 times. Thank you. Oh, you gotta go to bed? You think you've done so once? I feel like many people maybe did it as a kid. I wouldn't be surprised. And not really out of malice, but like just being a kid. Yeah. So. For you, I was gonna message you a few weeks ago. I was watching an anime and I swear the main character had your voice. Oh, I want to know what anime it was. I want to know what anime it was. I want to know what I sound like. It was me. Kids are kids. Yeah, I think kids, you have to give grace. They're still learning. Kids do bad stuff all the time. It's not because they're evil. I mean, unless they're like consistently doing bad things, then yeah, nip that in the bud. But if they've just done something, like I beat up a kid once and I got sent to the principal's office. But it was because they were being really mean and wouldn't let my friend on the monkey bars, and it was a boy, and they were being mean to my friend because she was a girl. I walked up to them and I was like, hey, bully, why won't you let my friend on the monkey bars? And then I punched him. I punched him in the face. I straight punched him. I did get sent to the principal's office. And then we became friends, actually. The three of us became like a trio of friends in elementary school. Believe it or not. After that, he respected me. I don't know why I took that. Maybe he just learned that, like, maybe I was the one that showed him you're not going to be a bully. And he never was a bully. I never, at least in my perspective, I never saw him be a bully again. Can my title over my username in an MMO be like bully destroyer? I remember I locked a guy in a locker because he locked a girl in another locker. Okay, I'm not gonna judge you for that because I feel like, I'm just not gonna lie, I'm not above that lesson. I'm not condoning violence. I'm just not gonna report Raza to, I'm not gonna say anything. That happened to me, fought the school owner's grandson. I still graduated at the same school. Oh, good. The same thing happened to me. Some girl bullied me and now we're friends, really? And what made you become friends after that? I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know. I'm going to call the friend Tombo. I want to know why that happened. And then I have to readjust because now my feet are going numb. And then I ended up adopting one of Tombo's cats. Okay. You reported yourself? Aw. Oh my gosh. Actually, I really respect that. You're like, hey, I did this bad thing to teach this person a lesson. By the way, it was me. I befriend some girl who was friends with her. We just naturally grew on each other. Aw, that's good. I like that. All right, let's see. How do you view lifelong commitment to a single romantic partner? Options are, I have or want such a romance. 2, such a romance would be ideal if it's achievable. 3, I worry I'd miss out on what others have to offer. Or 4, tie yourself to one person? Huge mistake. What do you guys think? I'm a one and done. That sounds horrible. Does that sound bad? One and done. One for me. One want. I have a lot of buddies who are all over this. And I don't really think any of them, let me see, do I think any of these are bad? I don't think any of these are bad, as long as you're open about it. One and never again. Wow, we all are all on the same page. We're all on the same page. But no judgment for anyone who's not choosing one. So that's okay. All right, number 11. Do you insist on repayment when lending money to friends? Options are yes, and I write up a contract so there's no misunderstanding. 2, yes, but I try to be flexible about the exact terms. No, although it's sure nice to be repaid. 3, no, they just owe me a favor. The other day, someone asked me to repair something for them, and I was like, just smile. Maybe if it was like I had to fix a whole car or something like that, but I kind of like exchanging. So if they, ideally, I'd rather just give it to them. If the person insists on some sort of repayment for a gift, then I say something like, buy me a cup of coffee, you know, or something that you feel is equal value. But if it's like a gift or something, I'm not going to do it unless I'm just going to do it. Does that make sense? My legal counsel is telling me not to answer this one. I'm gonna click 3. I'm between 3 and 4 because I don't really want them to. Favors are also kind of weird, So it could be, you're right, I think it could be any of these equally, just depending on the situation. Boss, hi! How are you? I pinned the test. After sharing the link a lot of times, everyone told me to pin the test. If you want to join us, you can. It's a moral alignment test. How are you? I'm turning out a little bit less evil than I had hoped. Yeah, right? It kind of implies you want it back. All right, so 12. Are you still in touch with childhood friends? Yes, we correspond regularly. Yes, we try to keep in touch. No, I move around too much. No, I don't have anything in common with them anymore. This is strange. For me, it's yes, and so it's 1 and 3 for me. It's a mixed bag of 1 and 3. Did I miss the explanation of where a guild receptionist went? No, they are just away on holiday. Unless you mean me, and it was because I was away on holiday. I do play Minecraft. Actually, I should be streaming Minecraft soon. A friend started a new server, and we're gonna do a stream or two where I try not to die. Because once you die, others on the server can come try to kill you, but as long as you haven't died once, no one can kill you. So my goal is not to die. So we're gonna do a Minecraft stream of that. The server, so the Minecraft server is a private server that I'm joining that someone else has. So I wouldn't be able to invite anyone to it, unfortunately. How many holidays does the guild give? Indefinite. Actually, not many. I had to use up a lot of my holiday points. I had to use up a lot of holiday points to go see family. I'm gonna take a wild guess and think you're gonna be on the evil side. I feel like I haven't been turning out as evil as I had hoped. I've never played World of Warcraft, but I wanted. I played. I liked it. I've already taken the test and I is lawful neutral. Oh, let's see what we get. Okay, I'm gonna do. I do have a couple that I correspond with regularly, and I love them dearly. How many? We've got a lot. Oh gosh, guys. Ugh. Okay, we have a lot to get through. But I didn't want to take a short one on purpose. All right, 13. Do you donate time and money to improve local community? The options are: yes, the needs of the community are my top priority. Yes, I donate as much as I can once my own needs are met. No, I don't have enough time or money to spare. No, my local community would be a waste of time and money. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my local community I wouldn't say is my top, because I do believe that you have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others. So my answer is number 2. But I do like giving back to my community and doing community things. Welcome back, Kendall. My test results said delete this link and never take this test again. What did you get? All right, 14. Your community is threatened with invasion. Do you help defend it to your last breath? Defend the area with the rest of your community? Flee as soon as things look grim? Cut a deal with the enemy and act as a spy? If I'm being honest, it'd be between 1 and 2. You got yours too? Chaotic neutral. Hi, what game are you playing today? And when I do a collaboration with Henya, of course, gosh, if Henya asked me for a collab, yes, I would. She's so sweet. I enjoy Henya quite a bit. She's awesome. But I don't know Henya, so I couldn't collab with people I don't know personally. But yeah. If I was asked, yes. And what game are we playing? We're just doing a moral alignment test. The link is Right? Who doesn't, Dayo? Who doesn't wanna collab with Henya, Dayo? We're doing a moral alignment test and it is pinned, so feel free to take it. If you want to join us, the link is in chat. What if I stay up late watching VTubers? I gotta learn the people. Henya's a good one. Henya's super cute if you like cute. If you like cute. Oh, you never saw my answer about what anime your voice was in? It was Zombieland. Was it really? It was Zombie. What character in Zombieland Saga? I'm curious. That's hilarious. Hi, Meadow! Fuyu villain arc win? Now! Now. Villain arc now. That was a little too sexy. I'm not gonna do that again. That made me uncomfortable. I'm multitasking quite a bit, so prob just lurking. Thank you for the lurk medal. It's good to see you. Fuyu is very Toru. Which Toru? Oh, Toru. You're about to come. Did not hear that right. You're an official voice actress? I don't believe you. That's a lot. I'm not. What? I'm not sexy though. One day I'll achieve peak sexiness and no one, you're gonna be so shocked. You're gonna say, wow, that very sexy lady over there, oh my gosh, that's Fuyu. What? Boss, I won't believe the accuracy of this test if Fuyu gets anything less than good. It's gonna be evil. In fact, I thought that Sonk was talking about Toru Honda, which is probably accurate. Each episode in the summer. And we do need a beach episode. That'd be fun. I don't know. You have a pretty nice voice. Oh, thank you. That makes me feel good. I have to work very hard for my voice to be moderately, if not mildly, healthy. It's an unreasonable amount of work. Oh, you were talking about Toru Honda. I'll take it. I like Toru. It's probably accurate. Chat, we have to ignore all of the Fuyu. Is it Fuyu's sexiness? She's taken the guild. Taken by the guild leader? Is the guild leader the Slime King? Don't forget, the Slime King or Queen will be my one and only. I mean, Fuyu, clarifying model, does have some selfies out there. Yeah, I got... Wait! What? Like sexy selfies? Like this? Hold on. Are you guys ready? Hold on. Is this sexy? I don't think so, sorry. I don't think I'm made like that. Just like moving right along. This is the official voice actor, Fuyu. Yes. Yes, Fuyu is the official voice actor of Fuyu. What's... Why did I want to add a solid onegaishimasu at the end of that? Was talking about Zombieland Saga and recalls hearing your voice in it, but I don't believe that fact. Show me some evidence. Right? Evidence. Why are we chanting Fuyu? To Duke. Is he referring to a fan dub or is he talking about the official dub? I don't know. But whoa, fan dub. Do you guys even... Do people still do fan dubs? I'm not gonna lie, that was my dream. Oh my gosh, that was my dream as a kid, was to be in a fan dub. If people still do that, I will audition. Wait a minute, really? If people still do fan dubs, show me an audition and I'll do it. I would do that in a heartbeat. Oh my gosh. That would be fulfilling like a childhood dream. I would do a fan dub. I don't know why. I just think they're... Not that real dubs aren't done with love, but fan dubs are done with so much love. Does that make sense? Like so many people put their heart into it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Random fact, but one time I was in Wisconsin and went to the shop in this mall and there was a... What? Is a pea vending Miku fill here? What? Like the ones on the back of people's like windows and stuff? I believe that. I believe that. Duel. Mod says so. Mod says so. You're 100% correct, and I could elaborate about official dub actors and how they do not actually like the work they are voicing, but I get banned. Oh. Fortunately, I can rest my love of like, I know some voice actors and dubs who have been very much in love with their characters, but I know it's not everyone. But it wasn't quite that. I wonder, but was it implied that? If that's the case, then why didn't someone tell me these things? Nah, water break. Also, water break. Right, right. No, that's fair. Also, it kind of goes along with that don't meet your heroes thing, you know? A lot of people say don't meet your heroes because... I did get to meet some of mine, though. And the ones... There were... There were people that didn't let me down, man. There were people that didn't let me... Haven't yet. I know of someone that wanted to do dubs with people, but just like comic dubs, not like full fan dubs. Oh, like a... Like comedy style? Or oh wait, you mean dubs of comic books? Go ahead and confess this, Fuyu. Do you actually think you're the Brina Valencia? No. No. And I can't stand when they change the source material. No, I know the issue. Actually, it's just that I need to pay for the name again. I didn't realize it went out. And then I got an alert in my email. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to update that. So thank you for reminding me, Middle. Oh, I love Yonkoma. I love Yonkoma. I like to make Yonkoma. Yeah. I was like, oh, I thought this was continuous. I didn't realize it was just a 1 year thing. So I've got to go renew that. There was a character from a recent game whose voice I just absolutely loved. So I looked up the voice actor was. I was like, I like you better when you were an anime character. Oh no, yeah, don't look them up sometimes. It's not easier to just make a fancy custom card or something. Oh, I don't want to say what service I'm using because I just don't want to like chance it. But maybe it shows you when you go there now. But I'll tell you, Metal. Nah, it's not that the VAs don't like the work they do. They just have creative differences with the director. I can believe that. There's a lot of creative differences with artistic teams. Fuyu herself denied the fact she voiced the main character in Zombieland Saga. Look, okay, I'm gonna read 14. Your community is threatened with invasion. Oh wait, I never answered this one. I choose to. I choose to. A Fuyu TCG card, that'd be really cool, actually. I don't know if I've seen the dub. I think I've only watched the original. Obviously. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be interesting for sure. Darn, I was sabotaged by my own streamer. It's me. Of course, if there was a situation where I was called out on something though, I'd probably be like, no, not me. I'd play Never Have I Ever, which I will never play. I said I'd be asleep 2 hours ago and I'm heading off now. Okay, Sim Sim. It was good to see you. Bye, Sim Sim. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good day. We'll see you next week if you want. 1 for this one. Defend to your last breath. All right, let's see. If you were injured and required immediate assistance, would members of your hometown agree to help? Options are yes, because they know I do the same for them. Yes, because I'm generally well liked in my own hometown. Probably not, because I'm distrusted in my hometown. Or definitely not, I've made some enemies in my hometown. I don't think I've made any enemies. Enemies? I haven't made any enemies. I don't think the people in my town know me well enough to say number 1. So I have to go with number 2. T. Idiot! It is. It is. Yeah, the new Star Trek show is canceled. It did get canceled. To keep myself from going on too strong of a tangent before I get to the next question, I have so many opinions on why the latest season of Star Trek was canceled, or the latest series. The newest, if you don't know, there was a new series on Paramount Plus called Starfleet Academy, which takes place furthest in the future that we've seen in the world of Star Trek. And they already recorded the 2nd season, which is, I think, weird. If you don't know, if you're like a first season show, I just feel like it's weird to record the 2nd season, because if you get canceled, you're left without an ending. So that's what's gonna happen. Was it bad that I deserved getting canceled? Wait, what happened? Oh, up above. Fuyu, remember you were sent to the middle of nowhere. People don't know me here. They don't know me that well, so because I'm generally well liked, they trust NPCs. I save their progress. I teleport them. I buy odd items like buckets of toenails and dinosaur poop, dragon poop. If they already recorded it, they should just sit. It's just so weird. They're gonna be left without like a true ending. I hope the season 2 wasn't like supposed to be a cliffhanger. Most in my hometown know me from my gang leader close to my neighborhood watch days. So wait, were you a gang leader or were you neighborhood watch? Yeah, I feel like, Raza, I feel like these are very different things. Why do I feel like I'm this close to betraying my favorite NPC VTuber and start to say some mean slurs? If you start to say mean slurs, we've got a couple mods in chat, so I'm not worried. And that would, yeah, I'm assuming I'm the only NPC VTuber that you watch, but I've actually run into another NPC VTuber on Twitter recently. Your design is too cute and too cool to be an NPC. Oh, thank you. Aecia19 did a really good job. She helped bring me here. If you were in a game, I'd be mad. I could, what? So, a friend, and it's been shared on Twitter, is making like a mini game. I'm an NPC in a mini game, but you can play me for a little bit. The difference between this and 13 episode anime is what they were always just manga trailers. Well, yeah, no, the two actually have the same origin, funny enough. Oh, your origin story. Important NPC. Yeah, don't skip my dialogue, please. It's all important. In fact, you'll get to the final boss, and at the end of the final boss, I don't know if you know this, but there's a questionnaire of 36 questions, and it's all based on our conversations together, and if you get one wrong, you lose. Ganda, hello, welcome in. We're taking a moral alignment test today. No, I'm not. Combatants will be dispatched? I don't think I've heard of that. What? Thank you so much. I heard that alert. I think that I might have missed it earlier, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub. All right, let's see. We're going to the next. 16. Do you respect the laws and authorities of the community? Ooh. Yes, without question. Yes, they're generally the best way to govern. Or, when it suits me, there are some laws I just don't agree with. Or, I don't pay attention to the authorities. They've got no hold on me. Is it weird that I'm a mix of these? I'm not gonna like openly disobey the law. I'm gonna go with 2. Oh, you worked with the police. So what you're saying is you're like Luffy. I'm gonna go on a side quest for a bit to check out some other VTubers. Might get. Oh yeah, let me know who you check out. That's a good side. That's a good side quest. I'm glad that we could kind of be like an entryway for you, Kendall. That's awesome. Let me know who you check out and if you have any suggestions, because I would like to check them out too. 3 for me. Fuyu is the authority. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Is it true that you canonically have the power to teleport due to the fact that you're an NPC? Because if you do, it's so over. It'd be like Dragon Ball Z levels. So, it's kind of like, if you look, hold on, let me show you actually. I can show you how I teleport adventurers. This. You see this? The star crystal? That's how I save your progress and teleport. So it's not quite like Dragon Ball Z, or they just do it on their own. Magic is involved for sure. Okay, magic is involved, but you have to have a Mother Stone fragment for it to work, and you have to be trained in the magic to use it for it to work. So it's something that NPCs go to school for. I hope that answers your question. You know? There we go. What? Getting too close for comfort here. Well, we'll go back up a little bit. All right. Do members of your hometown shun, avoid, or mock you? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, their small minds can't handle anyone outside of the norm. Some do, because I don't always fit in. Or, no, I'm generally seen as normal. No, I set the standard for what is normal in my community. So, definitely not 3 or 4. I'm gonna go with, or sorry, 2, 1 or, sorry. Yeah, 3 or 4. I'm gonna go with 2. To be fair, only Goku can teleport in DBZ for the most part. Everyone else just moves really fast. Thank you for the specification. I didn't think about that. Like the contract for work? NPC contract? It's top secret. We don't let people see the contract so they can't manipulate it. Hoo hoo ha ha. Goku can teleport because he ate Dead aliens. Wait, is that real? Is that real? I loved DBZ as a kid. I was obsessed. Like maybe a little bit unhealthily obsessed with Dragon Ball Z as a child, but I don't remember this. So yeah, I would say some do because they don't always fit in. I mean, I'm a weeb. Or I guess I went through a weeb phase. Maybe I'm not a weeb anymore. I don't know. Is weeb still a negative term? Or it was a positive term for a while? I'd probably still... If weeb comes with the connotation that you're kind of disrespectful of others, then no. So maybe otaku is the best term for me, which also has positive and negative connotations. I'm also... I wear a lot of fun fashion, obviously, like my uniform. DBZ Wiki said it. Depends on the tone. You train with the... I don't know how to say that in canon to learn how to teleport. Oh, Saitama can beat Goku with his serious side hops. I always felt like, first of all, my favorite is Krillin. Krillin's awesome. And I kind of felt like some of the humans got a little like... They needed a little bit more love. Oh, wow. Well, I learned something new today. It was explained in exactly one episode and never mentioned again. Krillin's got the best wife. I also, this is not Krillin's wife, but I do like Bulma. 18. Would you stand for office or seek to represent the interest of the community in some public manner? 1. To do so would be an honor and I joyously accept. Or, of course, it's everyone's duty to do so. Only if no one else could handle the job. No, I don't want to be responsible for the community's welfare. I don't think it's everyone's duty. I also wouldn't be like this excited to do it. So I'd probably go with 3. Only if no one else could do it for some reason and they needed someone. And in that case, I'd probably stand up because I just wouldn't want someone evil. And am I presumptuous for even thinking that I'm not like a bad, you know, an evil person? So I said duty. Did I? I did. Da pee pee poo poo. Great. So it's your alignment? Omni, we're not sure yet. Do you want to take the test? It's pinned if you want to take the test. Really quick water break. He didn't use it or he did? Now, funny enough, that's also how I got the gang leader position. Yeah, I don't share the particulars of my contract because it's secret. Just like think of it like this. When a witch does a spell, she doesn't tell people all of the ingredients in her spell. Think of it like that. Your country is racked with famine. Would you share what food you had with others? Eat as little as possible yourself and share the rest? Steal what food you need to survive and steal as much food as possible, then sell it back to the community at a high price. Oh my gosh. That's like a Ferengi right there. That's like a Ferengi. I'll give 10 points if you even know what a Ferengi is. Someone knows what a Ferengi is. This is what they do. I'd share what food I had with it would be between 1 and 2 because eating as little as possible means that you can't take care of others. So I'd probably share what food I had with others. And in that case, like share what food I had and still try to eat enough to keep bringing food in and doing good. Because if you eat as little as possible, then you're not really able to help Does that make sense? Like I feel like I wouldn't be able to help myself and help others. It would be between the two, and to be honest, I'd probably end up eating as little as possible and share the rest. But I would definitely share what I had. You love Quark! I love Quark! And the Grand Nagus! Oh my gosh. Yes! I love Quark. Moogie! That was so weird. That was the weirdest sound I've ever made. Who is Quark? Quark is a bartender in Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Voyager. A contract is a contract is a contract. To eat as little as possible and share the rest. I like that after Blue, they say they abandoned Saiyan specific. Oh, really? The Grand Nagus is the leader of all Ferengi. Is the leader of the planet Ferenginar, and Moogie is Quark's mother. Moogie is Quark's mother. That's okay. My brain does not always brain too. If offered enough money, would you slip a poison into your king's drink? Yes, I've done similar things before. Yes, if I thought I could get away with it. No, although a vast sum of money could tempt me. No, I had warned the king of the plot. What would you choose? Wait, you clipped that? What'd you clip that for? I feel like my voice is trying to go already. I mean, at least we're getting clips. You're right. Oh my goodness. Wait, Alex, you even know? Alex, you know your Deep Space Nine. You know your Deep Space Nine. Yeah, no one's gonna suspect me, Zan. I think it would depend on if the king was good or not. If the king was bad... No, wait, no. Wait. Okay, I'll let you guys decide. Is the king good or bad? If the king's bad, I'd do it without the money. If the king is good, I'd warn them. Is the king good or bad, you guys? Fuyu would take one for the team. I'd take one for the team. I only know DS9. That's a good one just to know. If you're gonna know one, that's nice. King was probably evil, then yeah, I'd do it if I thought I could get away with it. We're gonna keep that one. Oh, your king is good. Else he'd be a tyrant. Oh no. Okay. Sonk or Duke, is the king good or bad? Should I answer this as if the king's good or bad? They've got a point. He'd be a tyrant. Maybe he'd be listed as a tyrant. The green's not poison. He's bad. Duke says he's bad. The good guys won't pay a random citizen to do the dirty work. Oh no, Ross has got a good point. We're gonna come back to 20. I'm so torn. There needs to be like a something in the middle. Okay. A plague is sweeping across your country. Would you undertake a dangerous mission to find the cure, like Balto? Like Balto? Heal the sick as best you can. Avoid contact with the sick, or just flee the country. I would undertake a dangerous mission to find the cure. He's bad, but occasionally does some useful things. Ugh. If he's bad, he's gotta go. But who am I to think I'm an authority? Wait a minute, I'm gonna review 20. Who am I to think I'm a judge of good and evil? Hold on. This is a tough question. We're gonna don't let me submit without going back to 20, okay? Yeah, 1, it's a quest. Angular, hi! I am judge, jury, and executioner. Yeah, you're just an NPC taking on a job. Let's put it this way. Maybe if I'd have trouble doing it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go through them a little quicker just because I know my voice is starting to go. And we're gonna, don't let me forget to come back to 20. But we said he's bad. One says, Raza's got good points. I've never really heard of someone with supreme executive authority as being universally good, right? But you kind of think of it this way. If you warn the king, you could be in their favor. But this is a very DS9 question. Do you tell Starfleet about some certain renegade revolutionaries or not? Is in favor a bad king though? No, bad king I wouldn't want to be in favor. I have heard of multiple good people in authority, just not in recent times, right? You know who was awesome? We don't really know what she was like privately, but Boudica. Man, read up on Boudica if you're not familiar with who she is. She took no prisoners. I think I just like her jazz because she was like, oh really? Bet. And then like took on Rome, basically. Oh, I hope your side quest was good. Okay. Do you respect the lawful authority of the rulers of the land? Kendall, we're still going. Yes, long live the queen. No. Yes, our rulers are generally fair and just. No, a ruler is no better than anyone else. Or, no, rulers are invariably corrupted by power. I'm gonna say a ruler is no better than anyone else. Good or bad. Lots of 3s, okay. Wait, Boudica is in... Has it just been a while since I've seen Fate? Boudica's in Fate? What? That tracks. Basically, if you're not familiar with Boudica, it's basically during the Roman colonization of what's now Great Britain. There were agreements that when her husband, he was the ruler of a certain area, there used to be like smaller kingdoms, that the land would be left to her and her family. And then Rome was like, no, we're not gonna honor that, we're taking it. And when Boudica was like, no, you're not gonna take it, they came in, and it's kind of horrible, but they did some really, I don't want to say it on stream, they did some really horrible things to her daughters. And so she raised an army against them and burned down cities relentlessly. And I mean, like, she meant it. She didn't make it in the end. I'm not gonna lie, she didn't make it in the end, but not before she did a lot of damage and stood up for her people. It just depends on how you view it, I think. Rulers are bad, leaders are not. True. There was like one VTuber with small audience streaming, chatting, or it was Minecraft. Oh, that's nice. I like that though. Like me. I like chatting streams. Yeah, me too. All right, let's see. 23. If you were offered a reasonably lucrative deal, would you spy for a hostile foreign power? Yes, because this nation could stand to be knocked down a peg. Yes, because the nation's secrets mean little to me. No, because I might get caught. No, because I'd never violate the trust my nation puts in me. Well, as an NPC, they do put a lot of trust in me. But, Oh, it's 140 questions? Astra, hi! House of Morality? We had a tough question a little while ago. We're gonna have to go back to it. I'm not sure if I would... Number 20 got me. It said, if offered money, would you slip poison into your king's drink? Regardless of the money. I put yes if I thought I could get away with it if they were evil. But if they were not evil, I was gonna say no. I'd warn the king of the plot. So I'm a little torn because there wasn't enough context. Maybe intentionally. Well, duh, you won't find enemies of Vlad III saying they like the guy, but you won't find historical evidence of people in the actual country not liking him. All right. If I was offered a lucrative deal, would you spy for a hostile foreign power? I kind of like, it depends on the nation again. Like, I wouldn't click one because if they were hostile, that just isn't safe for the people. So I would put one of these. I'd probably put, I don't, my nation doesn't have any trust in an NPC beyond like, I guess they do trust us. They trust us with a lot of, okay, they trust us. They trust us a lot. I'd put this one just because I wouldn't want to put the people in the country, even if I think that some nations could stand to be knocked down a peg, just depending on the nation. You know, I don't think that that's good because if it could hurt the people of the nation, that wouldn't be good. So I wouldn't do it. We're all on a list for watching. I put no. I put, what did you guys put? Gotta take a breather. Okay. No, because I might get caught. We're gonna put no because I'd never violate the trust my nation puts in me, because as an NPC, they trust us with a lot of power. And if you didn't see earlier, here, the crystal here on my belt is what allows me to help save everyone's progress and teleport people. So that's a lot of power to be trusted with. But more so because I just wouldn't want the people to get hurt. In reality, no, I would not. So far, Fuyu is turning out to be good plus something else. Your elaboration is what did us in. Secret. All right. Do you rely on the government to enforce contracts and property rights? Yes, because maintaining the rule of law is more important than any individual dispute. Yes, because the courts are best equipped to handle such disputes. Are you kidding me? The government can't even pave roads. And absolutely not. If I can't defend myself, I don't deserve to have it. I do think I like rule of law because I don't know if the courts are always the best. I don't know. It depends on the place where you live. Do you rely on the government to enforce contracts and property rights? I want to sell loot after defeating a cute Hyrax and finds S. Good job, you found the letter S. Today's letter is the letter S. S as in snow. As in snake. As in sugar. Brought to you by the letter S. Yeah, today's episode of Fuyu is brought to you by the letter S. All right, let's see. Do you wait, I don't know what I'm going to put. I'm just going to put yes because I just don't want there to be chaos with the people. I just want people to be safe. So we're going to assume that at least they'll be safe and it'll keep, like, you know, disputes from breaking out. Boulders. S is for silly and other things. Let's see. If imprisoned, would you injure or kill others to escape? Oh my gosh. Yes, serves them right for locking me up. Yes, they knew the risks when they took the job. No, except for minor wounds that would heal easily. No, the guards are just doing their jobs. I'm probably gonna put, I'm between these two because I kind of feel this way when I'm watching movies. You don't know, what if the guards are just there because they need to put food on their family's table? If I get one of the evil alignments, I don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, I feel like if I was unjustly, I would try to get out, but I wouldn't try to, like, if someone just gets like a scrape or something, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But I also really like they're just doing their jobs because you don't know why they're doing it. Maybe they're just trying to support their family. But I'm gonna put this. Do you accept the noble's right to treat badly the serfs who work? No! What? Okay, do you support the noble's rights to treat badly the serfs that work on his land? Yes, they're lucky they're not slaves. I don't like that. Yes, because sometimes only fear will motivate them? What? No, nobles should rule kindly as possible. No one has any right to treat another badly, period. That's me. You don't know. Mm-mm. 4. So much 4, right? That's okay. I don't think you need to know anything about D&D. Yeah, 4, a definite 4. You have accidentally committed a crime. I have nightmares about this. Do you guys have nightmares about this? You have accidentally committed a crime. You turn yourself in and attempt to make restitution to the victim. Turn yourself in, throwing yourself at the mercy of the court. Hide your involvement, lying if you have to. Try to pin the crime on another. I think I would try to make restitution with the victim. 26 is a lawful evil meter. Oh, you're right. Wait, I did? Did I? Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? I haven't looked. I don't keep it open. I try not to look. I think I said like when we were close to 400 is like I try not to look. I try not to look. 502, what? Stop right there. Thank you. Yay. Commander, thank you for telling us. Thank you, everyone. Yay. Wait a minute. Do I still have it? Hold on, we have to see if I still have it. I don't think I still have it. I used to have confetti. No! Did I get rid of the confetti? I just didn't realize it. I didn't realize it at all. We win Fuyu new quest is to grow. Is to go. Thank you! Thank you, everyone! Yay! Wait, yeah, we must have reached it on stream because there were a few alerts. What? Rest in peace, confetti. Yeah, I had it labeled too. That's okay. That's okay. I'll be prepared. Twitch also, when we have Twitch debut, will be, I think, a little bit easier to control things like this. You were at 495 earlier today? What? Ah, thank you, everyone. Aw, thank you, Kentel. That's nice. We did it! Cosmonaut, we did it! Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everyone. Yay! Now I can, lurk in 502 people's corners. Now I can lurk there. Now I can annoy more people. Thanks, everyone. How do you go back to the test after such good news? Rest in peace, confetti. Rest in peace. Almost a stadium? Is that how many people are in a stadium? All right, let's see. I don't know what I said. Thank you, Omni. Thank you, Omni. Let's go. Let's go. It's so weird because I don't have... My monitoring is kind of wonky, so I wish I could hear the music at this point. So I could like... Thank you. Thank you, everyone that has subbed from the beginning. And those of you that just found me. We're going to be a glasses half full type of thing and think that means we're halfway to 1K. Maybe. I don't think so. Oh, maybe because I was talking about monitoring. Rest in peace, my confetti. It got hit by removal. Or maybe I was talking about Twitch. Is that it? All right. Thank you. It's a good time. It's a good day. Oh, everyone drink some water. Okay. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I have so much planned. I have so much planned for redeems. Just wait. Just wait. All right, let's see. If guilty, would you confess to a crime? Yes, because it's my duty to do so. Yes, because it might get me a lighter sentence. Oh, I don't like any of these so far. No, I'd make the magistrates prove my guilt. No, I'd try to prove my own innocence. Depends on what I did. Like, depends on what I did. Confetti for everyone! Stream elements, you can't touch. I don't know if it's my duty. I guess it is. As an NPC, it is. Ugh. I'm just gonna go with one because I would confess if I did it, yeah. Unless it was like for the better. I don't know. I'm very Spock on this one. Blasphemy? Because you got neutral instead of good? I feel like I might get neutral because I don't know. Would you express a revolutionary political opinion if threatened with punishment? Or you mean like, what's his name? Okay. Yes, I'd rather be punished and remain silent. Yes, if somebody got to speak the truth. Wait. Yes, somebody's got to speak the truth. No, although I might privately express my opinion to friends. No, politics aren't worth getting worked up about. I think it depends. All of these depend so much. Oh my gosh. I think, I'm not gonna lie, once you guys find out my IMBT, I think my IMBT would be lawful good. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. It'd be neutral good, maybe. I don't know. Depends on the crime, but my mom taught me a very valuable lesson. Deny, deny, deny. Okay, I'm gonna reread the question. Would you express a revolutionary opinion if threatened with punishment? I'm sorry, I can't stay quiet. So I think I go with 2. I'm not good at shutting up, you guys. I'm so bad. But I have to say, sometimes I think depending on the situation, maybe I'd stay silent because if it would protect more people, then I would stay silent. You know what I mean? Like, not just to prove a point. Does that make sense? Right, right. I should find my INTP low key. I'm just what? I'll express revolutionary political opinions unprompted. Alex, yeah. I find political movement to be best moved invisibly as a concept, so I choose 3. If the idea is good, it will spread. Nice. Yeah, this was a tough one. I think I'm so hard at, like, I'm not good at being quiet. So, you know, I'm trying to think of an anime character. That would do this. Okay, I'm gonna think of it this way. It's kind of like if there's a bully. I'm of the opinion, like, if there's a bully and the people who say nothing, are you just as bad? So, like, am I bad if I don't say anything? But I don't think that counts in this situation, because I think, like what you guys are saying, a lot of good could be done by being silent too. Sailor Moon, right? She gets herself into trouble. I don't think it's definitely not 1. It's between 2 and 3 for me, and I don't know what to pick, so I'm gonna leave it where we're at. You know, I'm gonna leave it where we're at. No, although I might private. Okay, I'm rereading the question. Would you express revolutionary politics opinion if threatened with punishment? Yeah, it just depends. Like, if I could do more good silently, then it'd be 3. If I was the only one in risk, then it would be 2. Does that make sense? Revolutionary girl Untana. I was about to say Goriel. If it's not being silent for me, I just don't think martyrdom is the way to go. Right, that's true. I like that. Because it's not gonna get anything done, right? Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one. You might have just changed mine. Because, like, you wouldn't want to... It's so tough. It's between these for me. And I feel like... I also agree with this to a certain point. And you're the only one threatened? Is that what you were saying? Alright, it's a water break. Okay. I might come back to that one too. But you're right. It's between the 2. Okay, I'm gonna click this. No, I don't know. I'm so conflicted. This is like trying to pick a character at the beginning of a game. Yeah, it's simply bad for strategy. We can't use fair strategies. So if you think about it like this, then maybe you could do more good stealthily. So it's between the 2. But I think the reason I want to put this is because I'm not... If someone was threatening me, I'm not gonna, like... You know, I like that opinion that you don't have to be the martyr. But I'll be honest, if someone challenges me, I'm really not one to, like, oh, yeah. But if you're gonna be smart about it, this is a good option. All right, so moving on. While traveling, you witness an assault. You were ordered to testify, which will delay your travel significantly. Do you slip out of town at night and avoid testifying? Deny you saw anything? Remain reluctantly, testify and leave. Remain until the trial's conclusion in case further testimony is needed. It'd be between the 2, but if I saw an assault, I think I would just let I'd be delayed. For sure. Right, I complain about it. I think the reason I choose 4 is that I complain about it the whole time internally, but I would want to make sure that the person who hurt someone else didn't get away with it. You know? Trying to be a martyr and being willing to die for what you believe in is different. You mean like intentionally trying to be a martyr versus yeah, just believing in being true to what you believe in. Yeah. I think there are definitely some people who kind of admire that idea strangely. You know what I mean? Like they're like, they're like looking for an excuse to be a martyr. I don't think that's admirable. But I think someone standing up for what they believe in is admirable. 31. What is the best use of wealth? To help the destitute and less fortunate, provide for the needs of friends and family, to stay on top of the heap yourself, to not only stay on top, but keep others from climbing to your level. I think yeah, I'm gonna go with 1. I'm gonna go with 1 because I think that I would be selfish in some ways. I think I've said this before, like probably buy a bunch of socks or something for myself. I definitely would. I definitely would. But I would want to spread that around. Yeah. That's where I would be on that one. Oh, did I lose the test? Okay, there it is. Me when Fuyu New Quest goes to the sock store. I love socks. I love socks. Fresh, crisp socks right out of the package. Yeah, admittedly there are some martyr complexes out there, but I don't think its existence is something to refuse the willingness to die for a cause. I have to reread that, but I don't think its existence is something to refuse the willingness to die for a cause. So like they're separate. Yeah. Waiter, 3 pairs of new socks, please. Actually, I got some new socks recently that are super soft and they have lace on the ankles. I like ankle socks. What kind of socks do you guys like? I used to be like big into over the knee socks, and I still am, but it's just, you know, weather permitting. And to be honest, I've worn them in the cold a lot. Feel like slime, sniffing ears and socks. No, I don't really want to sniff your ears. Do you have a weird? Do you have an ear infection? You're in bed. You see me outside your window and I'm No. I like full socks too. Thigh highs, but on me, regular socks since I'm... Look, yeah, you could be a guy that likes thigh highs. Especially if you need to keep warm. I live in a hot climate, so the socks just above the ankles. Yeah, I like a good ankle sock. When confronted with buy beggars, do you give generously, give moderately, give only what you wouldn't miss, $1 or $2 just the most, ignore them as you walk by? This is the hardest thing in the world for me, to ignore them and walk by. No, Fuyu, no, I cannot. You don't know. I'm actually outside your window right now. Did you look? Fuyu appears at the head of your bed, sniffing your ear with her pet slime, stealing your socks. That's actually how I get so many socks. Beggars where I live are 99% of the time. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that situation. Yeah, I have a very hard time with that. Typically, I think my answer isn't here. I have to clear my throat. I think it's not always safe. This might just be my experience, but sometimes if you give like super generously, in areas. I've done that before, and I actually ended up having some people like stalk me. And I had to like run into a local business to be safe. So I go with moderately because just for your own safety, you know? Yeah, it was, the situation actually was someone had asked on one side of the street for help. And so I gave them a little bit because I actually always keep some small bills on me. So I gave them a few small bills and they were fine. Like they were okay. They were like, oh, thank you. And then I went further down the street and someone else asked me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't have anything to give you. I've already given to someone today. And they were like, who? Who did you give to? And they got really aggressive about it, about who I gave to. And I was like, oh no, this isn't good. And then they followed me and pursued me, and I went into a local business and like got a whiskey. I was like, can I wait in here until this person leaves me alone? So now I no longer give monetarily, but I do travel with like, depending on the weather, I'll travel with like heat packs or Gatorades or waters, so that if I see someone, I give them, it just depends on the season. So I usually travel with like Gatorades and waters. And then when it's cold outside, do you know what hand warmers are? Like the ones that you break and you keep warm. I'll keep those on me. So it's never monetary now. It's all like tangible things. Does that make sense? What's the saying? No good deed goes unpunished, right? So that's where I land now. So this is the answer for 32. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, 33. By using magic, you could fool village merchants into thinking your copper pieces were made of gold. Do you? Yes, and I'll buy as much as I can. Yes, but only cheat the rich merchants. No, it's too risky. No, those merchants have families to feed. I'm gonna go with no because you don't know. I don't know those merchants' intentions or their families, so I'm gonna go with no. They have families to feed. Never give a person a reason you can't give them something, because then it becomes something they can leverage. Yes! Oh, I found that out that day. I did. All right. What about you guys? We're almost there. We only have 3 more questions. We have to go back to 20. It's way too risky. Money is serious biz, and they'll track the heck out of you down. Yeah. I don't want to tell too many stories of stuff because it might be kind of triggering, but yeah, I learned when I was young, you can't be. You want to be exceedingly nice to everyone, but you also have to be smart about your kindness. You have 2 job offers. One pays more, but the other is secure and steady. Which do you choose? Definitely the lucrative job. Steady work sounds like drudgery. Probably lucrative job, although I'd look into the secure job. The secure job, unless the other job was outrageously lucrative. Or definitely the secure job because I plan for the long term. Wow, all of these are like... Fun fact, kindness is cool. Thank you, Kindle. My sympathies for beggars disappeared. Aw, when I saw local people get their own... I've heard of that happening. I've never seen that happen, but I've heard of it happening. I think I'd just rather give and not know regardless. But that's the reason that's so valid, because I've heard of that happening, and I believe my mother's seen that happen before. You know, and that's a good reason to like give objects instead of money. Okay, so I would probably choose the secure job, unless it was outrageously lucrative. And I do like to plan for the long term. What about you guys on this one? What about you guys on 34? I think secure job unless the other was outrageously lucrative. It doesn't say that it would be unenjoyable. 3 for me. Okay. $5 billion a year? Yeah, I'm taking it. All right, 35. What's the best path to wealth? It's a matter of luck and being in the right place at the right time. Staying flexible so you can take advantage of good opportunities. Following long-term plans that incorporate a comfortable level of risk. Hard work and perseverance. To wealth? I'm not wealthy, so I feel like I don't know the answer to this. In this economy, more lucrative. Oh, there's lightning outside. Oh, be careful. I know that a lot of places have had inclement weather recently. The more flexible you are, the more luck you can encounter. You know, I'm kind of going to go with, let's see, following a long-term plan that incorporates a comfortable level of risk. This seems like the real answer. I think maybe this is the true answer. But staying flexible so you can take advantage of good opportunities, I think is also valid. And I'm going to choose that because if I'm thinking about how successful VTubers have described how they became successful, it was, what is it that people say? Luck is like the combination of, what is it? Oh, I didn't know that distinction, Duke. That's a good to know. 2 or 4 for you. I think staying flexible so you can take advantage of good opportunities because, yeah. I think, what is it the saying that they say? It's like, I think success is a combination of preparedness and opportunity. Is that what it is? So like when opportunity hits you, if you're prepared for it, then that equals luck. Luck comes to people that seek it out. You will never be lucky if you're never in a position to be lucky. So is that kind of like a manifesting type of thing? Like you just be ready for reality? Lucky is being prepared so that when an opportunity... Yeah, dude, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. All right. 36. Last question, and then we have to go back to 20. If you accepted a job or contract, would you try to finish the task even if it got much more dangerous? Ooh. So the idea is that you took a job or a contract and then along the way it became way more dangerous than you were prepared for. What would you do? I think, well, let's read. Yes, my word is my bond. Yes, because it's good to have a reputation for being dependable. You can bet I'd be renegotiating. If it's no longer a good deal, then the deal is off. Ooh. Negotiating for sure. Yeah. I think I'd be between 2 and 3. Yes, because it's good to have, I mean, I like that my word is my bond, right? But if someone wasn't truthful with you about it, I'd be between the 2, renegotiating, or I don't think I would be between 1 and 3. Does that make sense? Mods, negotiate that deal for me. Thank you. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Yeah, yeah. Oh, an active skill. That's a good way to look at it. If you stay still, stay waiting, you'll never be lucky. That makes sense. I think they're kind of saying something similar too. You get paid an extra pizza with unlimited toppings. Let's make a deal. I can deal the cards. Secure job to me just means you won't get fired. It doesn't mean that it pays well. Unlimited toppings. I had pizza today with pepperoni and okay, this is divisive. I like black olives. I had a pizza with black olives, pepperoni, and mushrooms. And if you're making the pizza yourself, the key to good mushrooms, I don't think it's fresh. I think you should get canned, or else they get like crinkly and dry. Olives are good. I love olives too. 5 million olives. kind of. The pizza came like in a certain state. It became like kind of bland, and so I added toppings. I added my own. I feel like this one isn't, you know, because it's good to have a reputation for dependability. Here's the thing. I'd be renegotiating, but I'd also keep my word. Oh gosh, I don't like this. You can bet I'd be renegotiating. Like, I'd stay and I'd renegotiate my terms. Does that make sense? Is this valid? Maybe. Okay, if you accepted a job, would you try to finish the task even if it got much more dangerous? I would still try to... Okay, let's put it this way. I would still try to stay, so I'm gonna go with 1. And let's go back to 20. All right, okay, this is the big one. If offered enough money, would you slip a poison into your king's drink? Looking at it with fresh eyes, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I'd warn the king. Yeah. Renegotiating is keeping your word. If both parties agrees to a new word, thus you're keeping it. If you need to renew a contract every 6 months, that isn't secure. Oh. Boo! Oh no! Mods are disappointed. I'm gonna go with... I like your reasoning. Negotiating is keeping your word. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh god. I think okay, here's the truth. I like to think that I wouldn't be lawful good. I'm afraid I'm gonna get lawful good, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be lawful good. I'm so afraid. Boo! Down with the king. I'm so afraid. You smell neutral. Oh, I'm scared. Actually, like, my heart... Is that weird? Is like my heart just jumped right when I went to click it? Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't want to be lawful. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's not gonna show you because it's a pop-up. Are you ready? Hold on, let me change the pop-up. What do you think I got? Is it gonna let me? Okay. Ta-da! I got neutral good! I was true neutral and we got like similar ones, so oh. Okay. No. There we go. You were right. This is what you guys guessed. Wait, I got 5 chaotic. I got 5 chaotic evil ones? What? No, I didn't. No. That's not what that means. Okay. You didn't do the quiz. That's okay. Good plus neutral. Neutral good for me too. I feel that song. Duke, what did you get? Okay, neutral good. A neutral good character does the best that a good person can do. He is devoted to helping others. He works with kings and magistrates but does not feel beholden to them. Neutral good is the best alignment you can be because it means doing what is good without bias or against order. However, neutral good can be a dangerous alignment when it advances mediocrity by limiting the actions of the truly capable. Ooh, that's good. I got true neutral. Ah, but I noticed you chose a few more good-leaning ones than I was like, yep, neutral good. Okay, as long as I didn't get lawful good. Because I feel like I was afraid that I would get that because I do obey the laws. But it doesn't mean that I think that all laws are just, you know? Ooh, neutral evil. Did anyone else get neutral evil? I think neutral evil is kind of good though. Yeah, everyone, please feel free to take a screen cap or post your results in the main hall of the Discord. And if you need the Discord link, type !Discord and you'll get the link in chat. I want a Fuyu new quest law that has something to do with stockings. Okay. Everyone has to wear stockings on Sunday. No, Monday. Monday. You have to wear stockings on Monday because that's our big stream day. Wait, is that not a good one? Yeah. Yo, same. Cosmonaut got the same. Filler got lawful neutral. Fuyu! You know I can't wear those? Look, here's what you do. Here's what you do. You wear them under your pants. And then no one has to know. No one has to know but us. You just wear them under your pants. They're underpants. Time to transition to the stockings, people. Wear the cat ones. They'll be cute on you. Yeah, the ones that have little kitty tails on them. Not gonna lie, I'd look so adorable in them. Yes. No one will ever know. Why are you trying to make us feminify? Because didn't I tell you earlier that my goal in meet and greets is to meet all the cute people? Cutie counter, turning everyone into a cutie. The cat one made me laugh. If only it isn't so hot near the equator. That's right, you did say you live near the equator before. What about like, these probably still be hot, but you know, like sheer stockings. We need to get you some water coolant stockings. Like a computer. Yeah, Kendall's cute, silly. Oh, so a manly man can't be cute for you? Yes, a manly man can. Are you kidding me? I would say Krillin is cute. And he's a very manly guy, right? Manly men can absolutely be cute. Cutie transformation law too. Yeah, because a manly man can still wear stockings. Just saying. A manly man can still, nothing's stopping him. There's nothing stopping you. Krillin core. Krillin core. See? Krillin all along. I don't understand my results though. Good. Neutral. Oh, 1710. There were 30. Wait. Law and chaos. Oh. So wait, does that... Oh, okay. This is broken up between. Okay, okay. So Krillin core. There, I've submitted my quest redemption. Wait, does that mean you posted what you got on YouTube? Okay. I looked, but I didn't see. To be cute, you can also wear really frilly skirts. I do love maids. So, actually, I had a Anime Weekend Atlanta at the meet and greet there. I did get to meet Owota in a maid outfit, and we were twinning. It was great. Okay, I will. Is it like the Luna P? Is it like Luna P? Do you guys know? Do you guys remember Luna P, which was Chibi-Usa's ball, the floating ball? It looked like Luna. I love maid outfits. I love it when anyone wears a maid outfit. Made outfits for everyone. Please. 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 Here, I'll remove this now. I got true neutral across so many tests. By now, I think it's true. Should I finally let you guys know my INBT, or is that like dangerous? Duke, is that dangerous? I've made people guess for so long. I feel like it's kind of out now, though. I think my INBT aligns with the test results tonight. I found out. I was watching I'm sorry I didn't back up when I yelled. I was watching this video. Light Blue, hi, welcome in. I was watching this video about... It was like a contest where engineers were asked to create a generational spaceship, like a theoretical generational spaceship, and consider like all elements of how it would succeed and get to where it was going. And one of them was like, oh, well, we'll have to exclude these personality types because they're too divisive. And one was mine. I thought mine would be allowed for sure. INBT, it's a Myers-Briggs personality test. It's like they also, I say this every time I mention it, you can only take personality tests with a grain of salt. Nothing defines you like you, and no personality test can define you or fit you into a box. So don't let it do that. Oh, MBTI, yes, thank you. Gosh, I got it completely backwards. Hi, Light Blue, welcome in. We just took a personality test. It was a DnD alignment test. I got neutral good. But we had test results all over in the community. It's still pinned if you want to try it. If you want to do it for fun. The circle goes into the... What? Ah. If you try hard enough, it will. If you try hard enough... Did I? Hold on, I'm frozen. All right, everybody. We're gonna fix this. I just checked my magical device. Okay, we're back in action. You can't keep me down for long. Yeah, it's the fantasy world, the government of the world you've been isekai'd to found out that I was conversing, and they temporarily like stopped my transmission. New blocked. Oh my gosh, that was the best. Oh no! I was gone for, right? I was gone for a few seconds. I was gone. I'm not surprised mine leads chaotic good. I would be a leader in a revolution. Wait, you're MBTI. Wait, did I say it right this time? Wait, you got INFJ? Okay, I'll say here we are. I'm Angular, and I got the same. It's very divisive. Yeah, unless they're silly. That's so fair. That's so fair. I think I mentioned this before, but I had a boss. That made us take that test. I refused to wait, blah blah. I already read that. Yeah, he made us take that test to like split us up into groups and stuff. But cue all your questions to enter a chat with. What do you So I am neutral evil, INTJ, mastermind. I think no, my boss was this was I'm not sure if I want to say where it was. But that's a I've worked in many places, so my boss was not where I'm from, but that was actually a really good guess. I have heard that a lot of companies in Korea do that. It was not an English-speaking country. I've never heard of the Myers-Briggs. I was forced I would leave. Well, to be honest, this company, this is the second year I had worked with this company, and I contemplated more time, you know, because NPCs, we take contracts from all over. I contemplated more time there, but ended up not doing it. I ended up having a crazy boss. The country of Mali? No. No. Yeah, it was odd. There was one other person in my group that also got INFJ. But you gotta be careful. NPCs, we're meant to be like all over, you know? You can't. We rarely stay. That's so contradictory, doesn't it? If you haven't noticed, sometimes you'll begin a quest in one city, and then you get to the next city, and the same NPC is there, but somehow they got there before you? We're very busy bees. If they're forcing the use of personality tests, then they seem crazy, right? Should have been a sign, huh? Imagine if a boss asks you for your star sign. I'd cry. I wouldn't do that. I'd say sorry, no. But I think on a lot of job requests or job forms, you have to put in your birthday so they could find out. They could be a little sneaky and find out. Yeah. For anyone who's stopping by for the first time, if you haven't tried it before, !sell in chat triggers a command where you can try to sell goods to this NPC, and I can tell you what I'll buy it for from you if it's fair. The NPCs must use the secret NPC teleportation. Yeah. We're really good at being in places when you need us. We're also really good at being really annoying when you walk into a city, right? And all you see... I've ever walked into a town and all you see is this. Like 20 of these. Or 20 of these. It's a little... I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'll turn it off. Fucking fish! Okay. Circle wants to sell loot after defeating an evil, stinky guy and finds a bucket of fish. Are the fish also stinky? That might determine my answer. And the boss? Imagine a lady which is your boss and believes in zodiac sign. I guess this isn't MBTI not being the exact same as zodiac signs, you know, it was based on like psychology, but it was a guy. All right, let's see. Zan wants to sell loot after defeating several aliens and finds a flea. Well, that's the second person to defeat aliens and find a flea ring. But I'll buy it if you're selling. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Haha. One day, maybe I'll get a response from them or something on a video. I love their channel. Yes. You do want to sell? Tried to sell earlier, but I already used the relish it gave me. I do love relish. I'm gonna leave the stream now to go to sleep. This stream was so good. Oh, thank you so much, Kendall. Oh my gosh. Wait, Kendall, let me tell you, thank you so much for stopping by. It's been really nice talking to you, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you for being so positive and communicative in chat today. Thank you. Have a good rest. Yes. So I haven't always worked at this guild. So typically I work in the field. I do field work. So if you're used to seeing an NPC waiting out in the field or near a fountain or near a save point, stuff like that, that's typically what I do. I took this job at the guild just recently. Hope that explains a little. I haven't always been at the guild hall. Actually, I got here. I kind of work way outside of the main cities. I may have been somewhat banished, punished, and sent to the outer edges of the kingdom. So I like the big cities, but I ended up here. It definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't because of any dark magic. Or anything like that. It wasn't because of that. Why would it be that? Why are we even talking about that? That's not what it is. This particular setup always reminds me of Wilson from Home Improvement. I remember Home Improvement. Was Wilson the guy with the beard? That was a good chunk of time, that's true. Our guild kindly took her in, even with her A. Yeah, it was bad. Wi-Fi box? The guy behind, oh yeah, the guy behind the fence. Oh, I'm gonna cosplay Wilson, hold on. Now I'm Wilson. I totally forgot about that, wow. I think a dark background, I see. Look, I had my reasons. I had my reasons. We never saw his chin. I remember this. I'm cosplaying Wilson now. What if you... That would be an interesting VTuber. What if there's a VTuber that you only ever saw like this much of their model? And they had like a big model reveal at like a con or something. I met Fuyu at the local card shop behind the guild hall. Of course. Of course. I'm excited. I got to talk about Star Trek tonight. That was nice. Alex knew about Quark. And the Grand Nagus. And Moogie. Quark's probably one of my favorite characters of all time. But that's next to Garrick. I really like Garrick. And I do like Jean-Luc Picard. I can't help it. Oh, maybe. Maybe. That would be kind of cool. We should play the new game. It does, yeah. Ooh. Oh, I feel a little bad. I feel a little bad today. There was someone at the store who was like, it was like a teenager, right? And they were trying really hard to reach something back on the shelf, but they were doing it. Have you ever been able to tell like when a kid is doing something not bad, just on purpose for attention of their friend? And they were asking for their friend to come help them get the water that is like pushed back all the way on the shelf. And I stopped for a moment to think, oh, I could help them. And then I realized I would not be able to help them. Because I'm always going for that same water and I'm never able to reach it. And I always have to ask the attendants because, you know, sometimes people push the products all the way back. So I left. I don't like not offering help to people, but I would not have been an asset to that situation. This looks sus, yeah. Just a little bit. So you were the kid. Don't give me away like that. We love DS9 in this house. I've helped my friend I've helped my friend like that by just picking up my friend instead of getting... That's nice. If there's two of you, you become even stronger. You become stronger in that situation. You know, I just thought about this, but I meant to have hand tracking on tonight. I never did it! We need that mechanical arm. You know what we should all... They should have rentable... Do you guys remember the little shark things? They're like the little grabby hands, but the face of it is shaped like a shark or a dinosaur, and you can grab things with it. I think that they should have those at grocery stores to get rented out. Because why would you have shelves above the average height, right? If they're meant to be... If you're meant to be able to get things from them. You know? I used to wear platform shoes all the time. I was a really big fan of rocking horse shoes, if you guys know what those are. They were very big in Lolita fashion. I think they're not as big as they used to be in Lolita. Definitely not 5'7". Yeah, we gotta get the little shark hands. Little shark arms. Oh my gosh, it's almost midnight. IRL, I'm the blend of barbarian and artificer. Oh, cool. You know, there was this class in Ragnarok Online. They had sages, and you could create essentially a battle sage. That kind of makes me think a little battle sagey. I thought that was a really cool role. So you could still cast like book magic, but you could fight physically as well, depending on your stat alignment. I really liked that. Fairy size. I think I'm a fair height. I'm a very fair height. One day I'm gonna come at you in full size Fuyu at a con. I don't know if it'll get to translate. I'm a very tall, very muscular. Absolutely. Very strong. No one ever has to... You know the way to open jars? I was about to say no one ever has to open jars for me, but that's not true. The way to open a jar if you can't get it open and there's no one around is to take a spoon, like a metal spoon, and whack it. Like hit the jar, like violently dent the jar top. Let me rephrase that. Don't hit the glass jar, okay? The top of the jar. Yeah, there's a lot, Light Blue. There's a lot of questions. I struggled on some of them. IRL, I'm the blend. Wait, I did read that. I do this a lot. The jar killer. Yeah, just... Can you imagine not being able to get the jar open and you just take the jar and like slam it against the counter? The jar breaks, but you get the jelly out. It's fine. I can open beer with paper, like just for friction. I have a hard time getting wine out without destroying the cork. I do my best, but I feel like inevitably I'm going to destroy the cork. I'm not good at that. I typically have to ask for help with that. Like, how do you do it without destroying the cork? The cork is meant to be able to be put back in. Not mine. Not with me. That's saran wrap. It's Fuyu opens a bottle of wine. If you don't drink it all, it's getting saran wrapped later. Oh, you got them all. Okay. Light Blue, feel free to share if you want. Also, some people have been sharing in the Discord too. It's kind of funny to imagine me seeing someone do that randomly. Maybe they have an anger issues. Let's be careful. That's true, but you could be trying to get open one of those sparkling grape drinks. Don't they have cork? Maybe they don't have corks. Those are twist tops, aren't they? Oh. A bar rabbit? Is that what they're called? Wait, the cork is not meant to be put back? Well, why do people do it all the time? What do they do? What are you supposed to do? You can tell I'm not like an avid wine drinker. I'm more of a whiskey person myself. Or a little shine. Just a little bit. Not a lot. You know. Most are meant to be put back these days. People use rabbits? I like rabbits. Cork definitely goes back in. Oh, the OG ones were one and done. I need to up my knowledge. I need to up my knowledge of I'm not a wine connoisseur. But maybe you guys can teach me a few things. I do like dry wines though. I don't like sweet very much. But I do like if I'm gonna have a sweet alcoholic beverage, it's gonna be like an amaretto sour. But I don't like it like cheap store-bought sours. It has to be, you know, I gotta be a little swanky about it. And I'd have to be a little swanky about it. And I like when they make their sours in-house. That's good. Oh, you're supposed to drink the whole bottle, or at least in 24 hours. Cork can make the wine taste bitter. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that. A rum and coke. I like coconut rum and coke. Coconut rum and coke is good. But I'm a big coconut fan. In fact, I have like a whole bunch of coconut water waiting for me this week. I don't get why people like alcohol. It just tastes nasty to me, and I would prefer having my wits. Yeah, I do like having my wits. But I have to say, I am someone who does like the taste of a nice whiskey. I don't like beer. That might be divisive. I've tried a long time ago, I tried a Welsh ale that I liked. Can't really have beer anymore, but I found one that I liked at that time, and it was in Wales. I'm tequila man, but sometimes I like berries with gin. Oh, it's salty tequila. I like that. Did you just say you like the taste of whiskey? On some— No! No, I do! I'm not lying. If I earned the unsub, I earned it. I do. I'm not like an icky one, I guess, but there are a few that I do like. I don't really like sweet things, you know? But I mean, amaretto sour is pretty sweet, so if I'm in the mood. She's good neutral. You sent a picture of a wine rabbit into the tavern? Thank you. Let me go see. Oh, what? I have never seen one of those before. But thank you for educating me. Same. I've probably gotta head out too. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Also, thank you for everyone that joined us for the first time. We hit 502 today. I didn't know until you guys told me, so thank you so much. That is so fair. That is 100% fair. No one could ever fault you for that. Do you get asked for help in stores? I used to get— Oh, you mean like people thinking you're an employee? Omni, all the time. Even if I'm not an employee, they're like, excuse me, do you know where this is? I'm like, what? What? Well, yes, Omni, yes. Yes, everyone, don't forget to save your progress. At Omni, that kind of doesn't surprise me that happens to you too. I see that. I can see that. Yeah, the handle that wraps around the neck. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the stream. Thank you guys. Thank you for taking the test with me. We got neutral good. I'm happy with that. I kind of wanted chaotic good. I didn't get it. I'll take neutral good. That's good. I'm happy. Yes, exclamation point save if you haven't saved with us before. That's how you save your progress so that next time we meet, we'll remember this encounter. It's not a requirement. I want to remember everyone anyway. An agent of chaos. Yeah, there's a Discord. If you type exclamation point Discord, there's a link. I have to be better at the Discord. I'm easily overwhelmed. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. If you look like your model, you'd look like an employee in Walmart. Fuyu. Oh my gosh, I do. That's actually where the guild hall is, in Walmart. You got my chaotic good. Did you get the link? There you go. There's the link. Yeah. Don't expect for you to be active. I know. I'm gonna get better. Can you guys give me like a daily challenge? I want to. What is that book? Atomic Habits. I need to get that. Walmart X Fuyu collab. Yeah. If they treat their employees better, I'll agree. All right, everyone. I've got to go. It's been so good seeing you. I'll be back next week. Okay, I'll be back on Monday. And hold on, we've got another stream. I think Monday is pixel art stream. We're gonna be making our own. Let me make sure that I'm not telling you wrong. Hold on. Yeah. So next Monday, we're gonna be making a pixel mouse, like a cursor. So you can download a cursor and we're gonna make it here. It'll also be the first time you guys see me do any kind of art on stream. I mostly keep my art off stream and just post it to Twitter. After the views chat, you reminded me of a certain Hololive blue lady. That's good. I'll take that as a compliment. Art quest, finally! Yeah, it'll be pixel art, so it'll be different than normal art, but maybe we'll do some more in the future if you guys want to see it. All right, everyone, thank you for hanging out. I'll be back next Monday. I think that stream is scheduled at 9 p.m. Eastern. I also post different time zones on YouTube. So before I go live, I typically post to different time zones. So take care, everyone. It's been so good seeing you. Thank you, Metal. Thank you, Angular Circle. Thank you, Cosmonaut. I keep wanting to say ET. I didn't ask you what you wanted to be called. There's a letter in between it, but I'm seeing ET. Thank you, Zan. Thank you, everyone. Maybe I might have been a bit quiet today. Maybe. I feel like I could have turned myself up a little bit. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I've been working with the mods to make handing out the wallpapers easier. Everyone, thank you. Have a good night. I'll switch over to the ending. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. I'm so glad we got to catch up and chat, and we got to take an alignment test. Ended up being chaotic. No, I didn't. I ended up being neutral good. Someone else got my chaotic. See you next time. Until then, please feel free to join the Discord if you would like, or check me out on Twitter. We're there too. I post every day. I will see you guys later. Have a safe week, and don't forget your dailies, okay? Have a good day too, Omni! Exclamation point save, everyone. Bye-bye.